everybody. Welcome to episode 18 of this show that we do every week. Nerd News, that's what it's called.
Yep. ZMass Productions, Nerdiness.
Wow, that's... Anyway.
Yep.
Luke, me.
Things. Tacos.
Video games.
That's what we're about to go into.
Yeah. So the Battlefront beta has been and gone.
Yep.
And it was meh. I played it.
You got to
It was
play
meh. It was exactly what I figured it'd be. So if you like playing the same game over and over again, this game's for you. But it's Star Wars and it's cool and it's pretty. But apparently they're going to be doing balance changes to the Hoth map.
Yep, because apparently one
the
side
Walker,
was seriously...
Well, it was the Imperial side that was whooping ass.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so... Don't pre-order this game.
Which, on that map, though, the Imperials should be whooping ass.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the whole premise of the Hoth battle,
yeah,
anyway.
Yeah. But whatever.
Yep.
What else happened this week, sir?
Star Citizen.
Yep.
Game you're looking forward to. The team unveiled their voice cast, including big names like Andy Serkis, Gillian Anderson, Mark Hamill, Mark Strong, Gary Oldman, and John Rhys Davies. And so far, the only one who's got their character confirmed as to who they're playing is Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman, who's playing Admiral something. I
Insert
forget.
name here.
Yeah, I forget. He's playing an admiral, though. He's like the big guy.
Yep.
He's not the protagonist. Because you're the protagonist. Yeah. But
the guy telling you what to do.
Pretty much, yeah.
There we go.
And they released their whole conference thing, and it's on their YouTube if you want to check it out.
Also, the link that I have where I read some of the story on for Game Breaker had the same link to the YouTube thing too. So we'll have that posted for you.
And also, Firewatch has got a release date of February 9th next year.
Mm-hmm. Have
we ever talked about Firewatch before?
Yeah.
Oh.
During our big E3.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't remember it.
Yeah.
What is that? I honestly forgot what Firewatch was.
It's the game where you play the ranger in the forest.
Oh, right.
That looks like it's got a really cool, immersive
storytelling
game.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Also, something happened with Overwatch. What happened?
They announced the public beta is going to be starting in October, near the end of the month, on the 27th.
Do we know?
Words are hard.
Yeah, apparently.
And it'll be their public beta, so that means you'll be able to get invited to it.
Well, yes, that's why it's called an open beta.
Yep. And so, yeah, they'll be focusing heavy on stress testing all the servers and the systems and to make sure everything's ready to go for launch. Because they really want to grind it out, and it's Blizzard, so yeah, they're probably going to take their sweet time.
Well, yeah.
Because they don't like releasing crap. Except for Diablo's case. When that first launched. There was stuff wrong with that. I think.
Well, Diablo 3, but it had the same problems that World of Warcraft had. They just didn't have enough servers.
Yeah.
And when your game is always online, you fucks. I mean,
you need to have the servers.
Yeah. What did they expect? 12 people to buy their fucking game?
And oddly enough, the only Blizzard game for me that does not like to run properly is Diablo 3 still.
Well, that's because it's crap.
It's the only one that
can't
connect the servers for me.
Also, apparently they're making a Friday the 13th game for some reason.
Yep. There was a Kickstarter for a game called Summer Camp that looked like it was based heavily off of Friday the 13th. And now apparently they got enough interest in it that they're turning it directly into a Friday the 13th movie. Because the rights got changed to make it that. So yeah. But the campaign is starting back up now where until November 13th, and their goal right now on Kickstarter is $700K.
All the money in the previous Kickstarter probably went to buy the rights to Friday the 13th.
Now they need to make it.
Money well spent.
Yep.
When it's other people's money.
Mm-hmm.
You fucks. Also, a Fatal Frame trailer has dropped this week.
Yep.
If you give any fucks about Fatal Frame.
I did way back when it was old.
When
and I
you were
wanted to play
12.
it, and I couldn't get a hold of it because it was hard to get a hold
Yep.
of.
Apparently, it's going to be for the Wii U.
Yep.
And it's releasing next week, next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird day to release your game. It
Mm-hmm.
can come out on Tuesdays.
Yep. Then also,
But Nintendo does what the fuck it wants.
yep. Then also in video game news, Doom. So more horror for you. It gets an alpha, but it's a weird alpha because it's only for people who pre-ordered a game over a year ago.
And that game would be
Wolfenstein: The New Order. So only if you pre-ordered that game within like a 2-month area or zone, you will have an alpha. Or be able
well,
to
it
get
is
the
an alpha.
Yep, it makes sense, but it's still just a really weird.
Well, it must be the same company, and it's
requirement.
probably the last game that they
Yep.
made. So
Most likely.
I don't see why. Well, an alpha is a little early to be calling on Doom pre-order people.
Yeah.
Not enough people probably pre-ordered it yet.
Yeah.
Because they're smart and they've had enough of your shit,
Mm-hmm.
video game companies.
Yeah.
Pre-order the game and then it comes out and you can't play it for the first 2 weeks. Oh, it's so wonderful. I
Or-
miss that.
Or if it's Batman Arkham Asylum, you can't play it for months.
Yeah. Fuck you, Rocksteady, or whoever you farmed that game out to.
Yep. So, what jumps out at you to discuss furthers?
The Star Citizen panel was pretty cool. They had their Citizen Con, which is every October, and they were talking about the game. And I'm getting a little concerned
Mhm.
because they keep changing everything. Originally, like I said this back in one of the first episodes we did,
Mhm.
the first-person shooter was supposed to come out in like March. Still not out yet.
Mhm.
They were supposed to have the social module out, which they did get out, and by now they should be getting us the first episode of Squadron 42. But they just announced the people that are in Squadron 42.
Yeah.
And now they're saying it's going to be next year because they keep changing how they're making this game.
Mm-hmm.
And then that sets them back months at a time every single time. Like they don't want to get this fucking game out. It's getting a little old there,
Well,
Mr. Roberts.
But aren't they also doing a pretty meticulous way to make it with their Kickstarter campaign and all that other stuff?
Well, they're doing a very good job.
Mhm.
It looks very good, but every time they start to meet where they want to be, they just go there,
Okay.
and then they have to fucking redo everything because they've redone these ships like 4 times. Well, actually, it's probably twice now.
Mm-hmm.
At a certain point, you just have to say it's good enough. Let's finish the game.
Yeah, and then anything else after that we can patch later.
Yeah.
So long as it's working.
Yeah. Like you just gotta get it out.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
For me, it was kind of Fatal Frame, just because it looked really weird to play on the Wii U. And everybody was like, it looked scary, and it did not look at all remotely as close to as scary as the originals. It looked really kind of cheesy to me. And the trailer story that they told, they made it come off
the
really.
story is cheesy.
They
as
made it
balls
come off.
anyway.
Yeah, they made it come off really, really light and not as investing. So that's kind of disappointing, even though I don't have a Wii U. But
Well, not everything can be Friday the 13th, the video game, Luke. The most immersive, realistic game in the history of. Fuck you, it's January. Although it's not January.
Yep. Yeah, that's totally gonna be a AAA. Totally.
Now all the movie stuff that happened this week.
Guillermo Del Toro.
Yeah, that guy.
There we go.
He's on his circuit where he's talking about a bunch of stuff for his movie Crimson Peak, which is out,
Mhm.
and he did a review of, and apparently
A
it's
really
good.
short review, but yeah, it was pretty good.
And he was also talking about a couple other movies.
Yep.
The next Pacific Rim, because that movie was worth a sequel. Apparently he's got the budget ready and is just waiting for a script.
Yep.
But take your time. Make this one make sense, please.
Yep.
And also, he would like to make another Pet Cemetery.
Because apparently he's been reading the book lately, and he said that on his Twitter that he'd love to make a movie.
Yeah, I I would love for him to make a movie because that'd be
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Also, Mad Max, George Miller stated that in a sequel there probably will not be any Furiosa.
Which is not a surprise.
Nope. Because he went on then to explain, because it's about Mad Max.
Yeah, it's not about
And at the end of the
Furiosa.
movie, he moved away from where
Yep.
Furiosa was anyway. So. Also, Black Panther.
Yep.
Rumors that apparently Ryan Coogler of Fruitvale Station and the new Rocky spin-off Creed has been set as the director. But it's currently just rumors, so no confirmation yet.
Also, they're making a bunch more Godzilla stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They released plans for, well, first of all, a second King Kong movie, because 3 hours of King Kong doing nothing was not enough.
Well, it's gonna be a completely new King Kong movie.
I don't care. I'm sick of King Kong.
Okay.
I don't care that it was like 10 years ago. Movie bored the crap out of me.
Well, it was also Peter Jackson, so.
Well, yeah, he does not know how to cut the fucking fat. Anyway.
He's not an editor's friend.
King Kong, new King Kong movie.
Yep.
Skull Island.
Yep, which was
coming
announced, I think, over a year ago at the last Comic-Con, not this past year's, but the Comic-Con before it.
Oh, okay.
So.
It's coming out 2017.
Yep.
And then they're making another Godzilla 2,
Mm-hmm.
in 2018.
Yep.
For the big matchup of King Kong versus Godzilla.
In 2020.
Like I care.
Yep.
Also, they're making Hateful Eight.
Which we already know.
What? Yeah, well, yeah. And they're going to be releasing a director's cut 2 weeks before the theatrical release.
Yep.
For some reason.
Because Tarantino. That's why. It's his reasoning.
But that makes me think the theatrical cut's going to be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Or the
Makes you
director's
think
cut.
that
I mean, the director's
one
cut's
of the
going to be
two.
terrible because it's Tarantino, and Tarantino's terrible. But the theatrical, if he's not if he's not confident in the theatrical release,
Mm-hmm.
that's why he's putting out a director's cut. Like that just screams this movie's going to suck.
Another thing was, I think it had something to do with him wanting to have a version in a particular film style versus what the studio wanted. So his director's cut's going to be slightly different on that aspect too, I think, maybe.
Since when has he cared what the studio wanted?
I know, right? But yeah. Anyway.
Apparently they cut his balls off.
Moving on to Star Wars Force Awakens news. A new trailer is supposedly going to be dropping this Monday, the October 19th, during football games. Or something. To that
During
effect.
Monday Night Football.
Yep. And also,
Monday
it is proposed
night,
to follow...
throw the ball from one rich man to the next.
And also, it's proposed to follow up with allowing for pre-orders for tickets.
Cool
sometime
beans.
next week or so. So, yep. Finally...
Star Trek Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
They're done filming it!
Yay! July 22nd.
I'm not done yet!
2016 is the release date.
Fuck.
So, anything you want to talk about?
Star Trek. I honestly know next to nothing about this movie.
Yeah, they haven't released much other than a few hype trains.
Is it a Nolan film? Is that why they're not telling us anything? A Christopher
Simon
Nolan?
Pegg apparently is taking hints from Nolan and Abrams of trying to keep things secretive.
Oh, so he's the director?
Yep.
Oh, then it should be funny.
Yep, because Abrams went off onto Star Wars and then Pegg took over because he was in the last two also. So he thought, oh, I'll give it a shot, and they gave it to him. Because apparently he had a decent script.
Cool beans.
Yep.
And he is kind of a nerd, so
Yep.
should be a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I almost am thinking about saying Godzilla. Yep, Godzilla. Only because I'm hoping that they step it up. And they don't have the concerns of it being following people around and they
Yeah,
learn from their mistakes.
if they make the movie actually about Godzilla,
Mm-hmm.
it'll probably be good.
Yep.
Because that Godzilla fights, all 5 minutes of it was good.
Yep.
Everything else was unnecessary garbage,
Mm-hmm.
except for what's his name?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, that's it.
During
he was
this
good.
first portion of the movie.
Yeah, he was good. Nobody else was good in that movie.
No, they weren't. But yeah, because like Kong Skull Island, I would expect it to be about discovery. You would think, which would then have plenty of Kong moments. Also, because the whole point of the Kong type stuff originally is that you meet Kong and then things happen. While you're in his presence. So then Godzilla 2 would have to be more about Godzilla, find him something new to fight, have it actually like develop the match up a little better, have him maybe get his ass kicked a few times.
Yeah,
before
he just kind of
back.
rapes their faces.
You know, in the first movie, and gets them to run away a lot.
Yeah.
And then chases them. And then that way, when you build up into Godzilla versus King Kong, you'd have both of them. You're already established with both of them. You have who you like, and then things can happen. One can only hope.
They're all gonna suck.
Most likely. Anyway, TV news.
Yes. What happened in the world of television?
Well, Marvel released the trailer for season 2 of Daredevil, which features...
That's not television. It's not on the TV.
It's still a TV show.
No, it's a Netflix show.
Well...
It's a sequence of short movies.
Yeah, so basically it has a glimpse of Electro and a very lame glimpse of the Punisher.
Well, they're...
And then also, Moon Knight is back in the rumors for Netflix. Apparently, there's been rumors that he's getting the backdoor pilot treatment of appearing in a different season of a different series first before he spins off into a new show.
Okay.
Which would work for Moon Knight, because he's kind of one of those characters that's how he originally showed up in comics anyway.
Well, that's how, like, almost everybody shows up.
Yeah. But for him, that's the way he originally showed up. I believe it was in a Spider-Man issue.
Moon Knight?
Yep.
Probably.
Because he was hunting a werewolf.
Hmm.
And then one of his original comics is him teamed up with a werewolf.
Didn't Wolverine start out in a Spider-Man comic too?
He started off in the Hulk.
Oh yeah,
he fought the Hulk
he fought
first.
the Hulk for some reason.
And then he was nowhere in comics for like a couple years, and then they resurrected.
Character's dumb.
And then the person who created him made him into something. And
put him in the X-Men.
Sabretooth, a lot of people don't know, Sabretooth was originally a villain for Iron Fist. Predating mutants. Just like Wolverine predated mutants.
Yes.
So yeah, just learned some stuff today. So what else happened on TV show?
Apparently Fox has ordered pilots for X-Men.
We could have totally done an awesome segue there, but we just denied it. Okay, but yeah, they're ordering apparently pilots for Legion, who is the son of Professor X, who has all these crazy weird powers, and he can develop powers from any power from any mutant. But in order to do so, he creates a multiple personality for each power. So he completely changes who he is whenever he accesses a new power. Hence Legion. Yeah.
Okay. And Hellfire Club.
Yeah, which are a bunch of bad guys. Yeah, club. They're in First Class, and that's the only time you've met them in the movies.
I have not seen First Class. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's right over there if you want to watch it. Beyond the wall.
I don't have X-ray vision. Apparently, it's not very good. That's what our person is saying over there. It's not very good. But you can let me know if it's any good in the comment section below. Tell me if this movie sucks. Or if it's good.
What movie?
X-Men First Class.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're still talking about that.
Okay. I lost myself there.
The movie's like 5 years old now, but yep. I don't care. I still haven't seen it. Because I've been so turned off by X-Men movies.
And therefore, the TV shows are not that interesting.
No. They're going to be on Fox.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was hoping they were
going to
do
canceled
something
anyway.
like the New Mutants or something that's like an established hero group, not just these two random obscure things.
But the obscure stuff is what people want to see now, man.
I think it's
Because
more
like people are all into comic books and they all know this stuff, and like people want to see that stuff, man. Just throw it out there. Fuck it.
that just reminded me of another piece of news that I forgot to write down. Why The Last Man, another comic book, is apparently going to series. Don't remember what channel, but yep.
Okay, I don't. Okay.
It's a story about like a post-apocalyptic world.
Oh,
where
how original!
This one person is the last remaining male on Earth,
in a world of females,
and like monsters and zombies and shit,
but females,
or something like that.
Sweet.
I think that's what it is. Tell me if I'm wrong below, and then tell me what it actually is below. If I messed that up. But yeah, that's coming too. And that's it for TV news. So I doubt we have anything else to say. Now we're at the end.
At the end.
Yep. But before the end, we like to leave you with some extra stories for you to go look at.
Yep. Apparently there's a dev blog for Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yep. Where they break down how they're creating Laura for this new game and stuff.
Probably with computers.
Yep.
With
And art
polygons.
and models.
Polygons and
Photography.
And I doubt it.
Well, they have a body model for her
Well,
and a bunch of other
They
different
probably
models that they kind of
laser
mix
scan.
and match. And
They probably laser scan her
Yep.
in. And...
So yeah,
What else?
someone made a working Mjolnir.
So it weighs as much as 1,000 suns or whatever?
It uses magnets and some kind of thing that registers when the right person is grabbing it, and then it lets go of the magnets and you can pick it up.
Yeah, he used a thumbprint thingy.
But what if somebody who's a better person than that person tries to pick it up?
Well, that is not accurately enchanted.
Yeah, then it's bullshit.
So everybody watch out for this guy because he might be creating
Yeah.
Ragnarok,
Well,
the robotic Thor.
okay. Also the end of the world.
Yep, there's two different Ragnaroks. There's the event and the character.
Yep. Also, a video I just watched before coming here.
Nice.
Boogie2988 has reviewed the Steam controller.
That he did.
Yes. And it looks awful, but he doesn't think it looks awful. I think it looks awful.
Mhm.
And I thought that the second I saw it. But check out his video to see if you might like it.
Yeah, he was kind of at the medium range with
Yeah,
it.
it's
He got used to it, but didn't see the purpose of the button placement
the
in some
button
areas.
placement's dumb, the touch thingy's dumb in my opinion. But then again, I have not used it. The D-pad apparently sucks.
But he said like the analog and the actual touch thingy for the camera control.
Yeah, he said
is-
it works really
well.
good.
Yeah.
And there's a total of 6 triggers
Yeah.
on it. So
That's interesting. Then also,
EU breaks down stars who dissed their own projects.
yep.
I thought this was gonna be something about Star Wars,
Nope.
and then I didn't. Then it said who, and I almost said Wars. Star Wars.
Yeah, I found a fun little link where Entertainment Weekly broke down, I think, like 13 stars who dissed their own
Oh,
projects.
that's what EU is?
Yep.
Oh, I like EU better. EU is more accurate.
Yep.
Megan Fox.
Get on that. Get on that, Entertainment
Probably
Weekly.
number 1 because she disses every movie she's in.
She kind of does.
Yeah, it's because she's a
I think the only
whore.
one I didn't hear her dissing much was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And she was awful in it.
Mm-hmm.
Although she tried more,
Yeah, she tried more than usual.
but she's not an actress.
And with the script that they gave her, there was no way in hell she was pulling that one off.
She's just not an actress. I've decided. She's a model who they make walk around and do stuff. Although now she's not even particularly pretty with all that crap on her face. All that plastic surgery ruined her face.
Happens to the best of them.
Only those who get too much plastic surgery.
Yep. So yeah, that's the end of the show.
Yep.
So remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow us, and all that good stuff. Links will be below
Staring into their souls.
for
So
you to
they'll
click
do it.
on. We also updated a bunch of our pages with pretty new artwork that Jeremy made. So go like it and comment on it and make him feel good.
With the Photoshop.
Tell him how pretty it is.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.